Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be sharing a story with you. This movie opens up with a high school student named Bean, sitting on a bench narrating his life. He begins expressing his love of Mungbean ice cream, and how he has to eat it every day in order to keep using his power. Bean then takes us back to the beginning of this origin story where he was attending class one day after he had just eaten some Mungbean ice cream. But during class, a spider climbs on his hand and bites him. The spider then passes away, leaving Bean confused. Suddenly, Bean starts experiencing a surge of Mungbean power through his body. He then focuses all that super energy on the tips of his fingers and shoots out a Mungbean at his teacher's forehead. The teacher ends up getting mad and angrily asks the class who had thrown that Mungbean at him. Bean quickly hides away from the teacher, realizing he's now a superhero. He decides to quit school and goes to change the world with his newfound powers. However, months later, Bean's plan of changing the world doesn't go too well, as he can be seen selling Mungbean soup instead. What's even worse is that when a customer orders a bowl of soup from him, Bean just places Mungbeans and water together, making it barely edible to eat. The customer asks for more Mungbeans, so our boy uses his superpowers and pours a huge amount of beans into the guy's cup. The customer's friend gets upset with the attitude towards him and starts scolding him, but just then, Bean gives them both a slap, and his customers fall to the ground. Bean walks away with his pushcart, disappointed with how his life turned out. Now in the next scene, a woman can be seen walking in a dark alleyway. She then sees a man in front of her and starts calling him a bad guy. However, this man tries to calm her down by telling her that he's a good guy and won't hurt her, but the woman's insisting that he's bad, trying to take advantage of her. This somehow convinces the man that he is a bad guy, so he starts unbuttoning his shirt to take advantage of her, causing the woman to scream in fear. Just then, the masked superhero Mungbean Man arrives. He tells the bad guy to release the woman, but the bad guy tells him that he hasn't even touched his victim yet. So Mungbean Man takes the opportunity, using his super speed to step in front of the criminal, and he starts flicking a fury of Mungbeans at him. But this doesn't hurt the thug, so he insults the superhero and asks him to give him a real challenge. Mungbean Man is now mad, so he powers up his bean energy and creates a facial mask, throwing it on the bad guy's face. The facial mask relaxes the man, and after removing the mask away, the man loses his bad guy look and turns back into a good guy. This causes the woman to fall in love with him, so the new happy couple go back home together, leaving Mungbean feeling accomplished and happy. So the movie then brings us to a studio set where an actor is getting ready to perform his scene. However, after acting a few seconds, he quickly gets stopped by the director. The angry director tells him that he's too nervous and scolds him for being so bad at acting. Just then, Mungbean Man appears and does his signature move, the facial treatment, and throws another mask on the actor's face. The facial mask calms the actor's nerves, and with that, the actor successfully gets that scene done, causing the director to get all emotional with his acting. Carrying on with the adventures of Mungbean Man, the superhero comes across this old lady and young man fighting over a bag. Mungbean Man asks him who's the one getting mugged here, so the old lady confesses that she's the criminal. The timid man quickly asks him for help, so Mungbean Man tells him to stand aside while he deals with this deadly criminal. Suddenly, the old lady takes out a gun and shoots a bullet at Mungbean Man. However, he easily dodges that bullet, and the old lady ups her game by revealing another gun and transforms into a supervillain, shooting him with a fury of bullets. Mungbean Man dodges all those bullets, leaving the old lady shocked. However, it is revealed that the victim didn't manage to avoid the bullets and got shot by every one of them. Mungbean Man then quickly uses his signature move, and a mask lands on the old lady. After a few moments, he takes out a mirror and shows the lady her new look. This Asian lady now had transformed into a young, beautiful white girl. So, with her newfound beauty and youth, the criminal goes off to live her new life happily. Soon, the paramedics arrive and take the victim to the hospital. But before he leaves, he thanks Mungbean Man for everything. This strange movie ends with the superhero smiling. Always a pleasure having you guys around. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today, and get ready for the next one.